Wullie, what's your thoughts after that today?
Mixed bag really. Just said in there that obviously you don't always get what you deserve out of football, and I think that was that in a nutshell today. I thought the boys were terrific all over the park, and on another day we should probably came away with all three, but a point away to a good side sitting at the top of the league wasn't a bad result.
Was a point a fair result on reflection of the whole game?
I would probably go against that actually. I thought we'd done enough to win the game. I thought they came into it in the second half and they put us under a bit of pressure after their equaliser, but I thought that we showed intent at the top end of the pitch and we created enough chances to maybe score another one, and for that wee bit of luck or the break a ball we could have done.
It was a very entertaining game, especially I guess for a neutral, for both sets of fans today, but for a neutral it was a really good game, I thought.
Yeah, I've spoke to a couple of people actually and they'd said that they enjoyed watching it. I think it was two very good sides going at it toe to toe. It was quite end to end at times as well, which isn't great from my point of view because obviously you'd like to settle down at times, but I just felt that the most disappointing thing was we worked on and looked at Dunfermline and the goals that they score, and they have been scoring this season. A lot have been coming from balls into the box. I think they'd only scored 2 goals outside the box all season, so that's a disappointing thing because the boy puts in a good cross and it's a good finish for the boys, but I look at it from our point of view. I thought we could have maybe defended it better. Overall
though, people watching that wouldn't realise for long spells in that game who was top, and they're 7 points clear going into this game.
Yeah.
And looking at it, I thought Queen's more than matched them today.
Yeah, but the one thing that Dunfermline have been doing this season that we haven't, and probably other teams haven't been doing as well, they don't concede a lot of goals, and even when they've not been playing well they've managed to get results, and they're unbeaten at home in the league, so that's why they are where they are on merit. But from our point of view, we've came here, in my opinion we've been the better side, and we've got to take a lot of positives from that and look to next week.
You can take positives from it, and after the performance at Morton, although you went out the cup last week, the performance there, the win the week before, so you are starting to build a wee bit of momentum.
Yeah, well, you've got to look at the performances rather than the results, because Montrose for me was a good performance and you got the result. Morton, for 89 minutes the game was in the balance, and we had went to a good championship side doing well in the league, and competed for long spells, but then the 4-1 kind of flattered them, and kind of from the outside it looked like a sore one when in reality it wasn't. But then today again, to come on, put a performance we did, take a point down the road, it is something to build on.
And it's good for morale, isn't it, a performance like today?
Yeah, you need good results to get confidence. Players take confidence from results and good performances, and if boys are playing with confidence you probably get better results, so it goes hand in hand. The boys have got their Christmas weekend out, they're away to Dublin now, so it was important as well that they go there on a high, on a good performance, because you want to go there and enjoy it and not mull over a bad result. So they've done that. Now they can go and enjoy the weekend and come back ready to work and prepare for Alloa.
Was that Rory's choice at Dublin?
I don't know how they came here. I'm now the manager, so I don't get involved in it. It's normally me that was in there with the discussions about the Christmas dues and stuff. But no, Dublin it is. I'm sure they'll have a good time, but like I says, they'll be back in early next week and prepare for Alloa.
Well, when they come back, obviously the cup tie is Friday night this week, so they have got to quickly turn their focus from that to a cup tie. They
will, but that's what you've got to do as a professional. In any job you've got to be professional. They'll have a good weekend, and then I've got no doubt that they'll be in ready to work hard.
And after the last time at Alloa, I'm sure you were going there with a view to put a few things right.
Yeah, well again, when we touched on performances, I thought for 61 minutes of that game we were really good as well. But then obviously the 5-1 and the way we kind of folded after their second goal, we've got a lot of things to put right.
Will you be using that result in your team talk and with a point to prove?
I wouldn't say so. I would say that we'd probably be talking more on the last couple of good performances, and I think if you dwell on the past and you dwell on the bad results, then then that only breeds negativity. And like I say, I try and be a positive person, and I want to take the positives. So I'll look at the positives today, I'll look at the positives at Morton, I'll look at the positives against Montrose, and I'll look to build on the positives.
And you're going to, it's a cup tie, so it probably, I know it's another game and it's things, but is it different when it comes to the cup from the league, or?
Well, the way things are now, we've obviously we've took 4 points out of the last 2 league games. I'd probably prefer us not to have a cup game. I'd like us to have a league game and try and get that consistent run of games and results in the league. But it comes around. It's a cup game. We've been knocked out the Scottish by Morton, so like I said before, that if you're in a cup, why not go and try and win it? So we'll go there. We'll maybe look at a few different things, but we'll give all the respect that they deserve, and we'll go and try and win the game.